Welcome to Eastern Washington University. We're here to show you...
Oh, this is the UW one.
Yeah, oh, crap. Okay. Welcome to University of Washington. We're here to show around a prospective student what's so great about UW. You! You're an Eastern student.
Yeah.
Are you here to look at UW?
Sure.
Yeah.
You are now.
We're taking her on a tour.
So we are showing an out of University of Washington student what the University of Washington is like. Say hello to our viewers at home.
Hi, viewers.
Yeah. You're going to be taken on a whirlwind tour of what is the best part about UW.
Okay, sure.
One of the great things about UW is that you can get into the Burke Museum for free.
Yep, for free. That's right. With any student ID, you can get in. Why don't you head on in, Eastern student?
All right. Yeah.
It requires a UW ID. This is the new law building constructed in response to the attacks from the history department in 1860. It is a virtual fortress of justice and solitude. One could almost compare it to Superman's Fortress of Solitude, which was also built in response to attacks from the history department.
Constructed in 1911, this shows UW's dedication to the arts. In fact, we had actually diverted $300,000 worth of funding for new dorms to build this beautiful work of art. This shows UW's dedication to our cultural society here. Now, let's move on to our next location. This is our blue light system here at the University of Washington. If you are ever unwantingly touched or otherwise attacked, you can always press this button here and help will be on the way. Remember, if anyone is treating you in any way that makes you feel uncomfortable, you can immediately press this button and within 30 seconds, police will arrive. All right, well, let's have us move on to our next location.
One of the draws of UW is our combining of various majors into interesting different fields. Here we have a graphical representation of one of our newest fields, the study of pottery plus bird legs. We call it bird pottery or broderie. Now here we have, if we come around here, the equation by which we developed this new and exciting science.
Well, as you can see, Liz, bird plus pottery equals bird pottery.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Science at its finest here at the UW. So here we're standing in Red Square, constructed after the October Revolution in what is now or formerly known as the Soviet Union. This is where most of the parades celebrating Soviet might were held, and we had the communist bloc leaders standing on the balcony of Kane Hall, which originally did not have those windows. And as you can see from the cameras, they still keep a very watchful eye on UW students.
Here we have a giant peanut, dedicated to one of UW's greatest crops, the peanut, which was founded by George Washington Carver. That's how our name of the school came about.
George Washington Carver developed over 500 uses for peanuts, most of which are held in patents from UW. This is the site of our Department of Peanut Butter Studies. We like to call it physics because it looks better with the government, but really they're studying peanut butter.
The University of Washington Sky Bridge, constructed in 1832. This sky bridge was used to travel from the Island North Library to the Island South Library. $700 million worth of funds were diverted from dormitories to build this beautiful piece of art.
Welcome to Drumheller Fountain.
Fun fact, this is not actually water. It is liquefied bird crap. When the fountain actually activates, it sprays a fine mist over everything, especially in a strong wind. It is simply a blast to walk around here and see all the freshmen going, this is a cool breeze, when in fact, they're getting rained virgin on. And here we are at a statue of our founder and alumni, George Washington. Now, the story is pretty interesting. In 1492, George Washington came to the shores of Washington after graduating from the University of Washington. In order to found the University of Washington, he planted his broadsword into the earth and declared all of the land from here to the Potomac the property of Spain.
Many years later, this statue was carved in his honor, reenacting the scene where he had once claimed this beautiful, fertile land.
Fun fact about the statue, it is actually constructed out of the petrified and bronzed remains of George Washington Carver, the peanut guy. What have you been looking at for the UW?
I've been looking to get into a med school. Haven't really found one I'm interested in, so would this be a good place to go to?
I think so, DJ.
Actually, the University of Washington has an award-winning medical school program. By US Weekly, we have been rated #1 for primary medical care, and we have many other awards in many other medical fields. We actually have 5 Nobel laureates from the physiology and medicine field that have come from the University of Washington. So, what do you think of that?
I think I would like to go here, yes. Very interested.
UW. All the cool kids are doing it.